Okay, here we go. Start it up.
Paris in the fall, the last months of the year and the end of the millennium. The city holds many memories for me, of cafes, of music, of love, and of death.
We're fine, chat. It's all good. Can't tell if that
As I
was...
picked myself up, all I could hear was the ceaseless drone of traffic. Life went on around me. But the explosion was to change my life forever.
Okay. I don't know if the intro was playing a little fast or not. I don't have any control of that, but... Alright.
The umbrella had protected me from the bomb blast, but it was of no use to me now.
The umbrella protected him. Okay. Sure.
I considered straightening the table, but I figured it best not to disturb the evidence. I examined the jagged glass remaining in the window. It was broken, all right.
Okay, so we got a Captain Obvious here too, huh?
The leading article referred to the visit of a Nobel Prize winner from some unpronounceable Eastern European state. That was the only news story. The rest was rumor, gossip, and sensationalism. Then I noticed the writing at the foot of the page. It read Salah ad-Din, 1345.
Okay.
I considered climbing the lamppost, but it wasn't going to shed any light on the affair.
Har, 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 har. The puns right from the get-go. Alright, so we can go over there. Alright, let's check out the cafe, obviously, since there was a big freaking explosion here. By the way, the black bars will go away once the UI pops up. That's what the I think inventory is on the bottom or top or something, and dialogue options pop up.
I tried not to meet his stare as I searched the dead man's pockets. No wallet, no papers, no credit
Robbing
cards.
him.
The guy's past was a blank page.
Robbing a dead old man, huh?
I needed a stiff drink, but I hated the taste of brandy.
I don't think now's a good time to be picky. How's she alive? Like, come on. The whole place is destroyed. How's she alive?
Never again. How much vodka did I drink? Oh, no, don't tell me. What is your name, Sherry?
George Stobbart, ma'am.
Oh, American.
She asked the question quite innocently, but I could sense her reserve. It was something which seemed to afflict all Europeans. You look like you could use a little help.
I could use a little drink. I feel sick, dizzy, and bruised. I don't even remember the party.
Just relax and take it easy. You've been knocked out.
You don't say. What happened?
There's been an explosion. You should try not to move.
Are you a doctor?
No?
No, but I used to play hospitals when I was a kid. Can you remember anything at all?
Okay.
No. I need a drink. Pour me a brandy.
Why not?
Is that straight or with ice?
Just give me the bottle with a teat on it.
I guess a little drop won't hurt.
That's better.
She knocked back the brandy as if it was water. I was glad I wasn't picking up the check.
What about the old man? Is he dead?
Sure looks like it.
Yes, he is.
Ah, mon Dieu. I've never seen a real-life corpse before. Except for Grandmaman. That was different. She was family. Has he gone stiff?
I shouldn't think so. He's only been dead a few minutes.
First question she has to ask is if he's stiff. Alrighty then. Is this dialogue options, I guess?
Did you know the old man?
No, monsieur. I never saw him before.
How did the old man behave?
Well, agitated. He kept looking about him at the door, at his watch.
As if he was waiting for someone?
Yes, I suppose so. He was worried about something, that's for sure. If you ask me, he was having an affair. He had that look about him, like a guilty husband.
Man, that's judging a book by its cover. That's not right.
Do you remember what happened when the clown entered?
I remember that horrible tune he played all right. It was like a funeral dirge.
I'd never liked accordion music either. Did the clown speak to the old man?
No, he just laughed at him. Then he grabbed the old man's briefcase and ran out of the door.
Did you see what the old man had in his briefcase?
No, he didn't open it.
What did the old man do when the clown snatched his briefcase?
Nothing.
He just sat there like he was frozen.
Did the old man try to stop the clown?
Oh, he didn't have a chance. The clown dropped his accordion and ran out of the door. That's it. That's all I can remember.
Did this newspaper belong to the old gentleman?
I don't know.
Someone has scribbled a note on it. It reads, Salah ed-Din, 1345. Does that mean anything to you?
No, monsieur, nothing.
About this newspaper.
I told you, it means nothing to me.
Fine. Sit there and...
Stay here, mademoiselle. I'm going to look around for evidence.
Okay. Evidence, he says, huh? So my question is, without even knowing too much of the story, really, is he like just a detective or whatever, like right out of the get-go, or is he just doing this all freelance right now? Curious.
I checked his pockets. Nothing.
Okay. I guess we gotta go back out. There's no evidence in the area with the explosion. Okay. Nope, I saw something. Where's the cogwheel at? I saw a cogwheel. Yeah, I'm assuming he is too. Where's the cogwheel go? I saw a cogwheel pop up briefly. Alright, we know what that is. There's a dude back here, right? Let's go check this out. Let's see if he's seen anything.
Freeze! Hold it, right there.
Oh, don't shoot. I'm innocent. I'm an American.
Can't make up your mind, huh?
I demand to see the American consul.
Drop your weapons and get down on the ground.
Put that thing away, Sergeant. Move. I apologize, monsieur, but I cannot permit you to leave.
Am I under arrest?
Ah, no. I would simply like to ask you some questions. En avant, to the
Who is
café.
your-
Marche.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
What a mess. This bombing is an outrage, is it not?
Stop that, monsieur. Stop holding your breath at once.
What a fucking idiot.
Has it occurred to you that he may be dead? Move.
Oui, monsieur. But I prefer to look on the bright side. Besides, I recall a case where the killer escaped by feigning death. However, in this case, the man is quite dead. Clearly, the killer knew of his presence and...
How many times have I warned you about premature extrapolation? All we know is that he is dead.
It seemed reasonable to assume...
A great detective assumes nothing. Take Maigret, for instance.
But he was a fictitious character, monsieur. Why, he was no more real than Poirot or Tintin.
That's
Bro.
a different move.
Agatha
They
Christie.
were comedy Belgians. Anyway, it is unlikely that even you will learn much from talking to the dead. Examine the girl and take her statement, if you can.
I think that was shots fired at the Agatha Christie series.
I doubt if she is in a fit state for questioning, monsieur. It smells to me as if she has been drinking.
As I feared, we have stumbled upon a den of iniquity. Move.
Leave her to me, sir. I am used to handling drunken women.
I do not doubt that for one moment. Et maintenant, to business.
Are we not going to tell them that we handed
Your
her
name,
the bottle?
please?
George Stobbart. I'm from California.
And what brings you to Paris, Monsieur Stobbart?
Travel. I'm touring Europe.
You chose well. The city is most beautiful at this time of year, no?
Yeah, I guess so. Apart from the bomb blasts.
Were you in the vicinity of the café at the time of the explosion?
Yeah, I was sitting out on the sidewalk. I was lucky I wasn't killed. The inspector passed over my remark with no reaction.
Did you see the deceased enter the café?
Did we? I just saw the clown go in there, right? Or did we see the guy go in there too? I forget what exactly took place in the cutscene. I know we saw the clown walk in. I think he hugged her, right, or something? Yeah, I think we did.
Yes, I did.
Was he alone?
Yeah.
And did he say anything to you?
No. He was more interested in the waitress.
Did you see anyone else in the café?
Clown walked in.
Yeah, there was a guy dressed as a clown. He was carrying an accordion.
An accordion? Bon. The picture is forming in my mind, and it is not a pretty one. Is the girl all right, Moo?
She'll live if she survives the hangover. She doesn't remember seeing a clown, monsieur.
That's odd, don't you think, monsieur? Who am I to believe, I wonder? Eh bien, I have heard enough.
What do you mean?
I am satisfied that you know nothing. You may leave. I hope this little incident does not spoil the rest of your vacation.
What about my personal safety? Can't you at least give me some advice?
What can I say? Stay alert and look out for suspicious characters.
And don't cross the road until the little man shows green.
Great advice.
I honestly believe you are in no danger, monsieur. Should you remember anything of importance, please contact me. My card.
The hell? What kind of interrogation was that?
Thanks.
That is all. You may go.
There's not much to go on, monsieur.
On the surface, no. But what lurks inside the subconscious? If the door can only be opened.
Are you serious, monsieur? I thought your interest in psychic detection was purely academic.
Academic? You are about to witness a scientific breakthrough.
What? Sup, baby? Hello. Where you going there with that mini skirt? Or little body tube dress? Oh.
Excuse
Sup,
me,
baby?
mademoiselle? Hi, my name's George Stobbart.
Oh, an American by the sound of it.
Yeah, that's right, on holiday in Paris. Some holiday, huh?
You were here when the bomb went off?
Sure was.
I didn't
Sat
know
right
the
out
bomb
front of
went
the
off.
cafe.
Did you notice a middle-aged man, maybe 60, with an hat and overcoat?
I couldn't believe it. She hadn't even asked how I was feeling. Yeah, he went inside just before the bomb exploded. You weren't related to him, were you?
Oh no, nothing like that. I am Nicole Collard from La Liberté.
Nicole.
What's that, some kind of nightclub?
No, it is a newspaper.
You're a reporter?
I'm a freelance photojournalist.
Say, you can interview me about the bombing. You know, an eyewitness account. Minutes after the outrage that shook the whole of Paris. You know, real-life drama, human interest, that kind of stuff.
I'll just stick to the facts, thank you. Did you see who planted the bomb?
I know it sounds crazy, but he was dressed like a clown.
Oh God, it's him again.
Oh, it's that guy's card.
Have you met the clown before?
It's a long story.
I have plenty of time.
I don't.
That's plenty of time.
You speak very good English for a French girl.
Thanks. You speak very good English for an American.
Damn.
Who's the guy you were supposed to meet?
His name was Planter. I didn't know him, but he called me last night. He said he had a story which would interest me. He asked me to meet him at the cafe. I guess I'll never know what he wanted to tell me.
Not unless you have Rosso's gift for psychic interrogation. Why won't you tell me about this clown?
Why do you want to get involved?
Because he almost killed me. Isn't that reason enough?
I guess so. Listen, I'll give you my phone number. You help me with my story, and I'll let you in on what I know. And let's get one thing straight right now. This is strictly business.
Okay, it's a deal.
I have to go develop these pictures. À bientôt, monsieur.
Fine, I'll, see you soon.
Hey, what about the rest of the people here? Hey, I wanted to ask you something. Where are you going? God damn it. Alright, let's go back and look at this guy. This guy had to have seen something. Surprised the detectives didn't ask this guy anything.
Hi, can you spare a few minutes?
I thought you'd been arrested.
No, it was a misunderstanding.
When he pulled that gun, gah! I thought that was it. Those automatics pack quite a punch, you know?
He made a mistake. He thought I was a terrorist.
You? A terrorist? Ha!
He was only doing his duty, I guess. Did you see an old guy with a briefcase?
Wait, silly old coot. Do you know what he said to me? Work fascinates me, he says. I could watch it all day. Can't beat. I could have knocked his block off.
Did you recognize the old man?
No. Should I have done? Was he a celebrity?
No, but I guess he is now. His name was Plantar.
Was? He's dead then?
Yeah.
That's too bad. Now I wish I hadn't called him what I did. If only I could turn back the clock. If only I'd been more tolerant.
Regret and remorse are strange emotions. They really bring out the hammiest actors in people.
Yeah, you can say that again. Voice acting could be a little better.
Did you see a clown come by this way?
A clown? Like in a circus?
Yeah, with makeup and a big red nose.
Huh! Those guys are funny, aren't they?
Not in my experience.
I love the circus, especially the horses.
You haven't answered my question. Have you seen a clown?
You think I've got time to watch everyone who passes by? Some of us have to work for a living.
Look, I know you're busy, but surely you'd have noticed a clown.
I told you already. I didn't see a thing.
He was wearing multicolored baggy trousers.
God, he's trolling this guy.
He'd be a poor sort of clown if he didn't.
Listen, I have to find that clown. He's a killer.
Say, who are you anyhow? A cop?
No, of course not. I mean, do I look like a cop?
I guess not. How do you know this guy's a killer? Did you see him in action?
Didn't you hear the explosion? The cafe was blown up.
The clown killed the old man?
That's right. Blew him up with a bomb concealed in his squeeze box.
Merde. But why did he go to the bother of dressing up like a clown?
Who can unravel the tangled logic of a killer's mind? I guess it's some deep-seated psychological need. Or just plain showmanship. Would you like to read my newspaper?
I haven't got time to read that. Can't you see I'm busy?
You could read it on your lunch break.
10 minutes is all I get. And if my boss had his way, I wouldn't get that. He'd have me on a drip, so I didn't have to stop to eat.
Oh, take the newspaper and quit complaining.
Bah! Look at this. Damn bleeding heart liberals. Tja! Save the dolphins. Catch them and eat them, I say. All that fuss over a bunch of fish.
Tuna fish.
Ah, that's more like it. Look at the size of those. Like champagne bottle corks, no? Ah, what's this? Saladin running in the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe.
It's a racehorse?
A horse? A legend. Bucephalus reborn, mon ami. Like a streak of lightning she is. Do me a favor, won't you? Keep an eye on my hole. I'm off to put some money on that nag.
Just gets up and leaves. Okay. Alright. Nicole Collard. 50, 48, 26, 17.
Bonjour, Collard.
Oh, hi. It's George Stobbart, the American at the cafe.
Ah, oui.
You said to call if I could help.
Have you any news for me?
Well, I haven't had a lot of luck.
You found nothing?
No.
Goodbye.
Look, I'm very busy right now. Call me if you have any news, okay?
Oh. Yeah, I guess.
Adieu, monsieur.
Yeah, see ya.
So what is this, a phone? Doesn't tell you like what it actually is. Yeah, I guess it's a phone. Alright. So we don't need to know her number. It's good.
I found a T-shaped tool in the box. I didn't know what it was, but it looked useful. It was a metal rod with a handle at one end and a short cross piece at the other.
Okay. Sure that'll come in handy at some point. There's a door there. Alright, let's head back over this way. You wanna go? Okay, let's check over here.
There was nothing of interest.
There are a lot of animations in this. Just trash can just sitting in the background, you know what I mean?
It smelled like someone had dumped a truckload of fish in a locker room on a hot summer afternoon.
Yeah, we won't be opening that one again. We officially got some pussy in the game.
I took a deep breath and prepared to climb the drain pipe. I guess the clown had an escape over the rooftops.
What's the point of yanking on that?
I decided I'd had enough of messing with that drain pipe.
I guess you can break it off. Sewer? So that's supposed to be manhole?
I tried to lift the cover with my fingers, but couldn't gain any leverage.
That must be what this tool's for. Ka-ching!
I lifted the cover to reveal what smelt like the entrance to a sewer.
Depending on the woman, it could smell like something else, too. Just saying. Or man, for that matter. So the sound effects okay? They're not too loud or anything, hopefully.
As I picked up the plastic ball, I realized it was intended to be worn.
Like, how did that sound?
It was the clown's red nose.
Sounds okay. Okay. Clown's red nose, huh?
The nose was hollow. Printed on the inside
Okay.
were the words, La Risée du Monde, Paris. I scooped up the sodden tissue. It was cold and greasy, like breakfast leftovers.
Ugh. Put that back on the ground, dude.
I took hold of the scrap of material and unsnagged it from the spike. It was the scrap of material I'd found in the sewer. It was the soggy tissue I'd found in the sewers. Maybe not.
Alright, so you can combine items in this game. Good to know.
Hi there.
Hold it right there, you sewer rat. I knew you'd come back, and now I've got you.
What are you talking about?
You're trespassing. Come out of there, immediately.
That's what I'm trying to do. Give me your hand.
Ha! You won't catch me with tricks like that. Keep your distance, monsieur.
Okay, okay.
Now, what were you looking for?
Penis. What the heck is that? I don't know.
I was looking for a clown.
Huh, ridiculous. Do you really expect me to believe that?
He planted a bomb in the cafe and blew it up.
What? The cafe? Blown up? Mon Dieu, that is awful. And you say the person responsible was dressed as a clown?
That's right. He blew up the cafe, escaped into the sewer, changed his clothes, and came up here.
Ah, mon Dieu. Then...
And you're the clown!
Do you think that man and the clown are one and the same?
Well, yes, it had crossed my mind.
Ah, that still does not explain what you are doing down the sewer. For all I know, you are in league with him.
Oh no, I'm just a tourist.
Most
Tourist.
tourists are content with the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, or the Pigalle. I didn't realize my waste pipes were such an attraction.
I'm looking at the door over here, and you know it's got like the big wooden door, but it's also got that little wooden door. It looks like this is the area if I go out this way. I'm guessing that man, or where the guy was working with the pick, is like right outside here. Because there was a door that kind of looked like that. So I assume that's where we're at.
Tell me about the man you apprehended.
What is there to tell? He was a typical criminal type.
I'm guessing.
Like
I don't.
you.
Unless they just got these doors all over the place, which is possible.
Was the guy you saw carrying a briefcase?
I didn't notice. Now are you going to leave? Or do I have to call the police?
Does the name Plantar mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't. Who is he?
The man who was killed in the cafe. I'm gonna find the guy responsible. I'll find him. Even if it means following him down every sewer in every city in Europe.
Ah, you
Yeah.
got sensible boots. You won't get far in those stupid sneakers.
Man, your shoes don't look too good either, there, buddy. The fuck?
Do you know the waitress at the cafe?
Oh,
You sound you're wearing a bow tie.
Is she?
No, she's fine.
Oh, thank heavens. A poor girl like her isn't safe with the likes of you roaming the streets.
That's like some
Can't
me.
you understand? I'm not a gangster. I'm an American tourist.
Ah, that's what you say.
What, you don't have American tourists just pop up from the sewer on a daily basis? Like, come on.
What does this tissue mean to you?
Nothing, monsieur. It's disgusting. What on earth possessed you to show it to me? Someone had emptied their nostrils into it.
Okay.
Do you recognize this material?
I am not telling you anything.
Take a look at this false nose.
I've never seen it before in my life.
This is what I used to open the manhole cover.
Just as I thought. You were up to no good, thou no swears, what you?
One slip and I would have been up to my neck. Perhaps you'd like to take a look at my card?
What is this? Inspector Augustin Rousseau? What does that say?
It's normal to go check the sewers for turtles, especially teenage mutant ones too.
Then you are not a tourist.
Okay,
That
I'm
no
not.
ninja.
I lied to you, and I'm sorry.
Don't apologize, monsieur. You know, I had a feeling there was something different about you. It is your posture, your poise. Oh yes, there is no mistaking the bearing of a disciplined man. And I should know. I was in the army, you know. When I was your age, I was fighting for my life in the African desert. How can I help you, Inspector?
Let's start over from the beginning and tell it just like it was.
So I should have given him the card. God damn. Alright, so when we talk to people, we gotta give them. Hey, where's my card? Get my card back. Yo. Have my card, please.
Was the guy you saw carrying a briefcase?
Why, yes, it was. Clutched in his arms like a baby.
That belonged to his victim.
Oh, what do you think was in it? Drugs? Stolen jewels?
I don't know, but the killer thought it was worth a man's life.
Penis pump enlargers.
Nothing is worth that, monsieur.
Tell me about the man you apprehended.
He was a mean one, monsieur. He grabbed me in an
He's a mean one,
his
Mr.
face
Grinch.
suddenly next to mine. His grip was like iron, but he did not know what he was up against. Oh no, he made a big mistake when he took on one of the desert hyenas.
Yes, I get the picture. Does the name Plantar mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
Do you know the waitress at the cafe?
So you don't want to hear about my experiences in the desert? I fought to make this country what it is today.
I'm sure you did, but I'm a little short of time. Do you know the waitress at the cafe?
You can't suspect her, surely.
Just answer the question, please.
Yes, I know her. Quite well, you could say. She came to work at the cafe 6, 7 months ago. I look forward all week to the relief she gives me when she visits.
Really? So you'd miss her if she wasn't there?
Oh, mais oui. Who else would I find to cut my...
Ah, come on. Why is she cutting your toenails? The fuck? Alright, let's see if he if he wants this tissue now.
Did I show you this tissue?
We miss you.
Did I show you this tissue?
We miss you.
Alright.
Does this piece of material mean anything to you?
That is the same cloth as the jacket I found. I'd recognize that pattern anywhere.
Aha.
Now, about the jacket you found. Do you have it here?
No, monsieur. One of the sleeves was badly torn, so I sent it for repair. A pity, because otherwise it was a fine piece of quality tailoring. It had the tailor's name inside on the label.
Where did you send the jacket?
I gave it to an itinerant Romani seamstress.
Just my luck.
This fast?
Was there anything in the jacket pockets?
Not a sou. You know what I think?
Do tell me.
He changed out of the clown suit and cunningly disguised himself as an ordinary
Excuse
person.
me.
Looks like I'm up against a mastermind. What was the name on the label?
Ah, it was a foreign name. Todrick, I think.
Did you get the address?
There wasn't one, monsieur. Only a telephone number.
Well, I don't expect you to remember a phone number you've only seen once.
74 98 08 59.
You're kidding. That's his phone number?
Yes, that's it. A little trick with numbers that I learned in the desert. I was taught the technique by a Tuareg.
Surprised he knows any of this shit from just looking at the jacket.
It comes in handy at the supermarket checkout. Do I get a reward?
Honesty, monsieur, is its own reward.
Then I'm glad I do not rely on honesty to pay the bills.
Say that again.
Take a look at this false nose.
Aha! That looks like a clown's nose to me.
Precisely. He must have dropped it in his panic.
Unless he wanted you to find it.
Why would he want to do that?
To put you off the scent.
Take a look at this false...
You showed me before, monsieur.
Did I show you my tool?
Oh, oui, monsieur. Just like mine. Except that it is much smaller.
Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting that at all. That's pretty funny. Wow. Alright. At least I know my penis is bigger than somebody's in this world. Alright. Alright. See you, bro.
I have to be going. Thanks to your help, the citizens of Paris can sleep a little easier tonight.
Vraiment? I was only doing my duty, monsieur.
And good luck with your small
Inspector.
penis.
I hope you catch that killer soon. I'll let you out.
Oh, I can't search anything in here?
I hope you find your man, Inspector.
So do I.
I hope he, remembers this stuff. Like, I don't have to remember it, you know what I mean? Like, hope he writes this stuff down somewhere, because there's no book or anything. Alright, now let's use the phone. Let's dial this number. Todrick. Here we go.
Hello? Who is this?
Hi. My name's George Stobbart. You don't know me.
Correct, Mr. Stobbart. I don't. What can I do for you?
Why would you even give him your name?
I'm trying to trace one of your customers. Could I maybe come over and talk to you?
No. No, that's not possible.
Oh, okay. Forget it. Listen, all I want is a name.
What are you talking about? Who are you working for?
I guess you might say I'm acting in the interests of truth and justice.
Ah, thank God. I thought you were the police.
There are innocent lives at stake, Mr. Todrick.
Still could be the
lives
police.
that you could save.
You're collecting for charity, yes?
No, I'm not. All I want from you is information.
Go on. I'm listening.
What do you know about the clown who bombed the Café de la Chandelle Verte?
I don't have no idea what you're talking about.
You're cool, Todrick. But I think you know more than you're saying.
I don't know who you be, but sure I am you don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know if you're saying that to make me think you don't know what I mean, but, oh, this is ridiculous. Quit playing games with me, Todrick.
I tell you, I know nothing about no clown.
Do you know a guy called Plantar?
No, I never heard of him.
Supposedly bought his jacket through me, or his jacket was tailored through him, right?
Shall I tell you what happened to Plantar? How he was killed in cold blood?
I told you, I never heard of Plantar.
I expect Plantar's a family man, don't you? In their little apartment, Madame Plantar is cooking the supper, listening for the familiar sound of her husband's key in the door. Junior is waiting for his daddy to come home from work. He can't wait to show him the merit marks he earned in school today. Only tonight,
Monsieur Plantar won't be coming home.
You forgot the puppy.
Huh?
The faithful puppy dog, waiting for the sound of his master's voice.
Well, maybe they don't have a dog. What do you think?
I don't know, Plantar. I never heard of Plantar. None of this has anything to do with me.
Did you know that one of your customers was a part-time clown?
If a guy feels happy with a funny nose and custard down his pants, what's the problem?
Thanks for nothing, Todrick.
Todrick's... He knows more than he's leaning on. Alright. Let's call the other idiot. The detective. See if this... Oh, I can't call him? Why can't we call him? Alright, let's not call her yet. Alright, so we did come out of here. Did all that. Alright, let's just make sure we didn't miss anything over on this side. I don't think we did. I think we looked and seen everything we could have. I guess we could talk to this guy again. Should be an interesting conversation. Alright, let's talk to this dude.
Sergeant Moo?
You heard the inspector. Go on, monsieur.
Okay. Clown.
I really did see the clown. He ran into the alley across the street.
Did you follow him?
I lost him. I figured he went underground.
Do you know how many kilometers of sewers there are beneath this great city?
It's not a question I've lost sleep over.
I have no doubt that Inspector Rousseau will organize a proper search.
How did you and Rosso arrive at the scene of the explosion so quickly? You arrived within minutes. Was it a tip-off?
Inspector Rousseau's sources are a perpetual mystery to me, monsieur. There are some who say he has made a pact with the devil.
And what do you think?
I think he is the devil.
Did I show you my tool? Well done, sir. Well done.
What is Rosso doing with that girl?
He is giving her the once-over, as you Americans say.
Huh?
Once he gets his teeth into a case, nothing will shake him off.
Was he serious about all that psycho-detective stuff?
Of course. Inspector Rousseau is a pioneer and a visionary. His revolutionary methods, once perfected, may change the face of law enforcement forever.
I can't see it taking off in L.A. Did you find the victim's briefcase yet?
No, sir. The inspector gave me specific instructions to guard this door. Until he countermands these orders or backup arrives, here I stay.
So he basically told you to stand here and do nothing.
I was one of the last people to see the victim alive, Sergeant.
Does that worry you?
Yes, it does. I feel I owe it to him to find his killer.
That is best left to the authorities, monsieur. Did he speak to you? Tell you anything?
No, he just grinned and nodded.
Don't let it trouble you, monsieur. Go home and try to forget.
I know the identity of the dead guy. His name was Plantar.
Is that so? You knew him, did you?
No, but...
We'll know everything there is to know about him soon enough.
I'm trying to be helpful here.
The best way you can help us is to go home, monsieur.
This is like the worst detective, cop, whatever the hell he is.
I've tracked down the clown's movements, Sergeant.
Is that so, monsieur?
Yeah. There's a man down the street who saw him crawling out of the sewer.
Dressed as a clown?
No, he changed into ordinary clothes by then.
So, how did he know it was the clown?
He didn't, but all the clues add up.
Little children can add up, but I wouldn't let them manage my bank account.
Good point.
I believe this material came from the clown's clothing.
If you are right, monsieur, then the clown must be an Englishman.
Well, how do you figure that?
Only the English would wear a suit made from material like that.
Don't you like the English?
Not
Racist.
so much a question of liking, rather one of taste. They have none.
I found this red nose in the sewer.
What were you doing down there?
Fishing for clues. That's where the clown went.
You still insist you saw a clown, monsieur?
Of course. And this novelty nose proves it.
It will take more than a plastic proboscis to convince Inspector Rousseau.
You don't want this as evidence, then?
Certainly not, monsieur.
About my snot rag.
Do you recognize this dirty tissue?
No, monsieur, I do not.
I found it in the sewer.
Perhaps it would be better if you put it back there.
No way! This could be an important clue.
If you say so, monsieur.
You keep that one to yourself.
What do you suppose this tool is used for, Sergeant Moo?
It looks like something an obstetrician would use, monsieur.
It was with tools like this that the clown made his escape.
I don't understand.
He opened up the hole and disappeared into the bowels of the earth.
If you say so, monsieur.
Alright,
See you later, Sergeant.
Okay. So we did one over there. Alright, so I guess we gotta either... Alright, let's go back to the phone. We'll call... What the hell was her name? Nicole? I don't know. I forget her name already. Yeah, Nicole. Let's call her now. She's...
Bonjour, Collard.
It's me again, George Stobbart.
Hi, George. Any news?
You bet. I met a witness who spoke to the clown. And I know where the killer gets his suits.
No kidding. Hey, I'm impressed.
You are? Well, it wasn't easy.
Look, why don't you come here to my apartment?
Fine. Where do you live?
361 Rue
We're in,
Jarry.
boys.
Okay, I'll come right over.
Oh, yeah. Ka-ching! Cashed in again. Alright, how do we get there? Screw the rest of the game. Let's go screw her. Oh shit. It's got a map? Alright, so cafe, that's where we're at. Eager beaver, I'd say. No pun intended. Alright. Police? What the hell's a Rujari? Why is this in... Oh, why? Why is this in French? Body. Where's this girl's apartment? Is that it? I'm definitely not going to the police. I can't click on anything else. So I guess we're going to the Rujari. Now this is a clothing store. Let's talk to this obese woman knitting by a flower shop.
Oh, hi.
Bonjour, monsieur. Would you like me to foretell your future?
No thanks.
I'm very good, and it only takes a minute.
Thanks all the same, but I'm not superstitious. Besides, if it only takes a minute, that's not much of a future to look forward to.
I know the writing isn't, except for the one with the tool, but most of the writing isn't like, it's really in, you know, be interpreted out of context. But for like $10, a little sucky action, right? It'll only take a minute. That's what you call a fortune teller? What is this?
I've changed my mind. Will you tell my fortune?
You're going on a long journey.
My, oh my. What a surprise. Can you tell me anything I don't already know?
10 francs, please, my dear.
10 francs? That's a ripoff.
Please yourself.
Please yourself. Like, You can easily take these lines the wrong way.
Do you know a young woman called Nicole Collard?
Yes, I do. She lives upstairs from me, in the apartment block across the street. The door isn't locked, but you'll need to give it a gentle nudge. It sticks, you see, because of the damp. The landlord said he'd fixed it before winter sets in. He's been saying that for 3 years.
How long has Mademoiselle Collard lived here?
A few months. She's in for a shock when the cold weather comes. Drafty windows, insufficient heating, it's a struggle to keep warm. The only reason I stay is because the rent is cheap. Your young lady, she deserves better.
I'll keep her warm, don't you worry.
I thought Mademoiselle Collard was a successful photographer.
Not as successful as she makes out for all her fine clothes. Oh, I've heard her crying herself to sleep at night.
That's awful.
Now don't you let on that I've told you. She's proud, that one. Too proud, if you ask me.
Are the flowers for sale?
Oui, monsieur.
Okay. I'll take a bunch of those white ones.
I wouldn't do that if I was you.
No?
They are lilies, monsieur. Some people associate them with death.
Yikes. Thanks for telling me. What other flowers do you have?
Dahlias?
What do they signify?
Insecurity.
I don't want to give her the wrong idea about me. What about the tall yellow ones?
Those are iris, the flame of passion.
And the little yellow ones?
Sensuality.
Well, they're no use to me. I want to make an impression, not jump down her throat.
You don't buy any of them? Get the yellow ones, dude.
How does this fortune-telling routine work?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be selling flowers for a living.
Haven't you ever wondered why you were blessed with the gift?
Well, it's a bit like satellite television, I suppose. Some of us are born with a built-in receiver dish. I just happen to be one of the lucky ones.
Can you really foretell the future?
Only time will tell, monsieur. The strange thing is, I can't seem to see myself in the future. Other people, I have no problem. But when I try to see what might happen to me, nothing.
That must be scary.
Maybe. I figure it's a kind of natural safety mechanism. Either that, or I don't have a future.
Do you recognize this nose?
No, monsieur.
What can you tell me about this material?
It's a very expensive piece of cloth, monsieur.
What can you tell me about this material?
It's a very expensive...
All right.
What can you tell me about this tissue?
Nothing.
How about my tool? What can you tell me about my tool?
What do you make of this tool?
Is it something a dentist would use?
No, it's for raising manhole covers.
Formidable.
Alright, that's it from this lady.
See you later.
That's right, monsieur. You
Damn.
will.
Damn, you didn't take the roses? Or the yellow flowers for passion? Fuck. No, let's just take a look at the flowers over here. See what he says.
I inhaled deeply, expecting to experience the scent of the flowers. What I got was traffic fumes.
Yeah, you can see that. Alright, let's go take a look at this building over here. Let's go look at this boutique window.
It wasn't the style of the clothes in the shop that caught my eye, but the prices. The same amount of money would feed a starving family for the rest of their lives. I guess people who buy that kind of stuff don't have a problem with their consciences. The window was full of overpriced clothes for overprivileged women.
Damn. Alright. Let's get that door a nudge.
Remembering the flower seller's advice, I pushed the door gently just above the lock.
Here we go, boys. Sup, baby?
Bonjour. I'm glad you could make it, monsieur.
Please, call me George.
Fine. I'm
Call me
Nicole.
anything you like.
Take a seat, George.
How about we both sit on the love seat?
Eh bien? And what have you been up to?
I've been exploring the sewers beneath the cafe.
I thought I could smell something bad.
The clown used the sewer to escape and to change out of his costume. I guess he was in a hurry.
That's just you.
He left
Close
his
your legs.
jacket behind.
And?
I got his tailor's phone number. What's more, I know where he hired the clown suit, too.
You had better luck than I did.
Luck, she said. Luck! Hard work, I'd call it. What happened?
I took my photographs to the editor, but he wasn't interested. Can you believe it? He told me to drop this story.
But you're not about to do that.
Oh no. I am going to find out what's behind these killings. You know what I think? It's a conspiracy. The police in 3 different countries have kept very quiet about the murders. The press don't connect them at all. They blame them on political, religious, or militant minority extremists.
Well, that covers just about everyone. How did Plantar get your name?
For the newspaper, La Liberté, I'd written an article linking 2 unsolved murders, one in Italy and the other in Japan. The cases were remarkably similar. A wealthy victim, no apparent motive, and a costume killer. Plantar said he could supply me with more information. Somehow, the clown must have known about our appointment.
So she tracked him, and it's pretty
Tell
long
me more about the
distances
clown's
between
previous victims.
The
countries.
first was Onno Bellotta, the millionaire pharmaceutical baron. He made his money from amphetamines in the post-war slimming and diet boom. Imagine it! Millions of housewives literally speeding their butts off.
Was he killed for his money?
No. He had no living relatives, and his fortune went to the orphanage where he'd grown up. The only witness in the case was his Filipino au pair. She swears he was lured to his death by a snowman.
What about the clown's second victim?
Yamada, the controversial Japanese green politician. He inherited his fortune from his father's electrochemical consortium. He was committed to dismantling Japan's automobile industry.
I can't see him gaining much support with a loony policy like that.
Yamada was a man of vision. He was years ahead of his time.
If you say so. How did he die?
At the hands, or should I say, flippers, of a giant emperor penguin.
What?
A snowman, a penguin, and now a clown. You know, I hate to admit it, but this is scary. And I'll tell you what, I won't be accepting any invitations to costume parties.
I don't blame you for being scared. I am too. But this story could be
Snowman.
my only chance of a big break.
Or a premature death.
So we got a snowman, a penguin, and a clown. Sounds like Batman to me. The penguin, clown's the Joker, and the snowman could be Mr. Freeze. Right? Alright. And we're the Cape Crusader. It's a Batman game. That's why Angel picked it. Alright.
I found this false nose in the sewer.
Well, at least Mr. Freeze is played by
It has
Arnie.
La Risée du Monde printed inside it.
The laughing stock of the world. It's a costume shop near the Gare Saint-Lazare.
I'll check it out. Maybe the owner remembers who hired the clown costume.
Why don't you put it on, Georges?
No way am I wearing this. I'd look really stupid. Besides, he might have had a cold.
Might turn the woman on, you never know. Everyone's got their fetishes. Could have scored.
I found a piece of material near the cafe. When I showed it to the concierge, he recognized it right away.
It's very distinctive, all right. Just wait until you see this. I developed the film I shot at the cafe. Here, George, it's an enlargement I made. Look what that guy's wearing.
Checkered pants. The same material as I found in the sewer.
That's right. This guy shouldn't be difficult to find.
Oh no?
Take a close look at his left cheek.
A scar. In the shape of a horseshoe.
Oh, a crescent moon.
Tell me more about yourself.
Oh, there is not much to tell.
Well, how did you get into photography?
I guess I owe that to my father. He bought my first camera. I was 8 and my parents had just split up.
Yeah, it's a boring conversation. What the fuck? What happened? Wait, okay, let's get the photo.
How come you enlarged this photograph of me?
Because I noticed the guy behind you, of course.
Mm-hmm. Likely story.
Do you want this photograph back?
No, you keep it. I can always make another print.
Fair enough.
I showed you the red nose, didn't I?
Yes, you did. Why don't you pay a visit to the shop it came from?
I just might do that. I found this tissue down the sewer.
Oh, that's disgusting, George.
I think the stuff on it is grease paint, like actors use. Or clowns.
It's still disgusting. Get rid of it.
Okay, note to self, she's not into, soggy tissues. Alright, let's just hear her story.
With your father?
Yes, my mother went off with her new boyfriend. I don't mind. Papa was all I needed. 4 years later, he died in a plane crash.
Ah, I'm sorry.
Well, it's all right. I don't mind talking about him. He was more like an older brother, really, always joking and laughing. Papa always wanted I should study art. That's why I went to college.
Did you learn about photography at college?
Oh, God, no. I couldn't afford the materials. We were billed for everything we used, paint, canvas, paper. Most of my year turned to minimalism. It was cheaper. I used to go poaching in the park for squirrel hair. The only time I wasn't hungry was the term I did printing. I used to eat the potatoes.
You're making fun of me, aren't you?
Oh, no.
Do you have a boyfriend?
That's none of your business.
Can't hurt. Can't fault a guy for asking. That conversation's all good and all, but, you want to check out my tool?
This is the tool I use to get into the sewers.
Fascinating, George.
You're not interested, are you?
Oh, of course I am. I think it was very brave of you to go down those sewers.
Yeah? Well,
Most women think it is fascinating.
But, well, I had a job to do. This is the tool I use to get...
Yes, you showed me before.
Damn, she's not impressed. Alright.
May I use your telephone?
Sure, go ahead.
Thanks.
Who are we gonna call? Ghostbusters! Alright, so... we need to go here. Alright, we don't really need to call anybody, right? Alright, let's just call this guy again just to see if we can talk to him.
Hello?
We do.
Who is this?
Mr. Todrick?
Oh, it's you again. What now?
What now? What now?
Did you make a suit for a man with a scar on his face? A scar in the shape of a crescent moon?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Tell me where I can find him and I'll leave you alone.
And if I don't,
I won't leave you alone.
I can't tell you anything unless you give me his name.
I'd like to speak to the drug dealer house, please.
Do you know where I can find the guy with the scar?
I told you. Without a name, I can't help you.
Can we give him his name?
Thanks for nothing, Todrick.
Oh, we need to... oh, it's a different guy? I don't know. Alright. I guess
I'm
that's
going
it.
back out to search for that clown.
Where?
I guess I could visit the costume shop.
Good idea.
Aww. No quality time? Not even a courtesy reach around or anything? Damn. Huge disappointment that was. Oh yeah, this place looks wonderful. I may want to clean this place up. I got toys all over the floor. You know, if I trip over these blocks right here and fall and get hurt, I can see your ass, right there, buddy. Mm-hmm.
I gave the dummy Puro a tentative prod, but it didn't move. As I was about to touch the dummy, I realized it had the same color eyes as Nico. The strange thing was, I hadn't realized I'd noticed the color of Nico's eyes.
Mm-hmm. So, you're interested in Nico, huh? So are we. Alright, let's talk to this dude. What's up, old timer?
Excuse me?
Bonjour, monsieur. Please, come in. Welcome. Leave the mundane world behind. But in these four walls, fantasy is king.
I don't want a costume.
Didn't you ever dress up when you were a child?
Not that I remember.
Incredible! You'll be telling me next that you never shared your elder sister's lingerie.
I don't have a sister, and I think I'd look pretty silly in a brassiere. I just need some information.
Of course. How can I help you?
I'll save that. I was gonna say something, but I won't.
Have you heard of a man named Plantar?
I do not recall anyone of that name.
I'm looking for a man who hired a clown costume from you.
Oui, monsieur. I do not see how I can help.
Don't you keep a record of costumes that you've rented out?
Of course, monsieur, but...
Well, then, I'd like to check your records. Give me the names of everyone who's rented a clown suit.
Give it to me!
Impossible. There are too many.
The clown I'm looking for is a cold-blooded killer. Give me his name, and I'll see he's brought to justice.
Like he knows who that is.
If I could, but you can't expect me to remember all my customers. You see, the clown costume is our most popular line, monsieur. On
Of course
average,
it is.
We hire out more than 30 clown suits a week. You'll have to
Bullshit.
give me more to go by. A description, perhaps?
30 a week? Get the fuck out of here. Me to believe that garbage?
How come clowns are so popular?
I think it has something to do with their unpredictable nature.
Personally, I think clowns should be banned, along with mimes.
Oh, come now. Who doesn't love clowns?
Me, for one. Do you want this red nose back?
Not after it's been worn, thank you.
Do you recognize this man?
Ah oui? He was here this
Do you
morning.
recognize this boy? Just give him the tissue.
Does this dirty tissue mean anything to you?
Let me smell that.
Really? Yo! Come on now.
Primers number 7, white pancake.
Theatrical grease paint, right?
Oh,
Oui,
okay.
monsieur. La crème de la crème of Thespian accoutrement.
Have you sold any of it
Akuta
recently?
what?
Yes, 2 cans.
Toucan Sam? What? The hell was that?
About this tissue.
I have already given you my
Alright. How about my
What
tool?
does this tool mean to you?
Nothing, monsieur.
Alright.
Thanks for your help, buddy.
My pleasure, monsieur. Allow me to shake you by the hand.
Huh? Well, okay.
Bzzz. I knew it.
What are you trying to do, kill me?
You did not find it amusing?
I never saw the funny side of electroshock therapy.
Eh bien, it is yours to keep. A gift?
Do I need a license?
No. But I give you a word of warning, monsieur.
What?
Remember to switch it off before you visit the toilet.
It's probably good advice.
Excuse me.
Oui, monsieur?
Do you want this buzzer back?
No. You
I
keep
wanted
it.
to shake his hand and zap him back. Alright. Let me go turn on your record player, or whatever they call it over here. It's a death thing. Dun 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 dun. Yeah. Okay. Boy, that was. Alright, I don't think there's anything else in here. Guess we're gonna leave. See ya, bruh. See ya, bruh. Still can't go to these other locations, right? Alright, let's go to the police station, I guess.
Excuse me.
Not so fast. I'd like your personal details, please.
Huh? What for?
In the event of an accident. It would help us to know where to send the body.
Look, is this really necessary? I came in here to talk to Rosso.
Why did you not say?
I'd like to shake you by the hand.
Do you want to be arrested for assaulting a policeman?
Huh?
I noticed the shake and shock buzzer concealed in your hand.
Hey, it's worth a shot. Alright.
Is Sergeant Moo available?
What? You want to speak to him?
Yes, please.
I cannot recall the last time someone asked to speak to Moo. No one ever speaks to him. Not even his kids.
Wow.
He's not here, monsieur.
It's quite
He
depressing.
is with Inspector Rosso, like Laurel and Keaton. No, monsieur?
Hardy. Oliver Norville Hardy. May I see Inspector Rosso?
He's not here.
But
Do you wish to leave a message for him? I have a choice of blue or black pen. I'd recommend the blue for a less formal communication.
I'd prefer to talk to him in person.
As you wish, monsieur.
Do you know anything about Rosso's psychic techniques?
I cannot comment on my superior's methods. All I will say is that Inspector Rosso has an impressive record.
He's a good detective?
One of the best. He's a man of honor, with a fine sense of duty.
You wouldn't say he was... a screwball?
Not to his face, monsieur.
Only behind his back I'd say that.
Have you had any reports concerning a suspicious clown?
Why, yes. There was a fracas only this morning. 3 arrests for public disorder.
And you say there was a clown involved?
A clown and a particularly offensive piece of sculpture with balloons. Are you in any way involved with the reprobate, monsieur?
No, not me. I found this tissue.
What the hell is that? Evidence of what? Mayonnaise smuggling?
The sticky stuff is grease paint.
Ah, and that is supposed to make me happy. I suggest you think long and hard about what you are doing with your life, monsieur.
Don't you want this tissue?
No, I do not.
I found this red nose near the Café de la Chandelle Verte.
A clown's nose?
That's right. The guy who wore this is a savage killer.
If you say so, monsieur.
Don't you want to look at this nose?
Not particularly, monsieur.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, monsieur, I do not. I have no memory for faces.
Are you certain you don't know this man?
Oui, monsieur.
Have you any idea what this tool is used for?
Oui, monsieur. It is a dip stick.
Have you any idea what this...
Oui, monsieur.
Alright.
Thanks for your help, officer.
Can't go anywhere else in here? No. Okay. I mean, I guess I could call the girl about the shop. Let's go back.
Hello again.
Just walks right in. Doesn't knock or anything.
Hi, George. Have you traced the clown any further?
No.
Excuse me while I sit down in your
Did you
chair.
phone the tailor who made his jacket?
Yep.
Yeah, call him while you were sitting right here, you dumbass.
Did I show you this tissue?
Yes, George. I asked you to get rid of it.
The guy at the novelty shop gave me this.
What is it?
A hand buzzer. You put it in your hand and give people electric shocks.
Why?
It's a gag. A practical joke.
If you ever use it on me, I'll break your arm.
Okay, okay. I get the picture.
Alright, I don't know, I guess...
I'm going back out to search for that clown.
Where?
I could go back to the costume shop. Or maybe I should go look for Rosso.
Let me know if you find anything.
I will.
We're not going back to the shop, because that's just pointless. We gotta go after Rosso, I guess, but where can I go? Back to the cafe area? There's nothing over here. Guess we'll go back to the cafe.
Hey, you!
What do you want now?
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, I don't.
Would you like to shake hands with me?
No, I wouldn't. One of the real pleasures of being rich is not having to be polite.
Do you recognize this tissue?
Certainly not.
What do you make of this clown's nose?
It would be more amusing if you were wearing it.
I gotta go.
Don't let me keep you.
Okay. He's worthless now. Back check this guy. Give him the buzzer.
Please go away, monsieur.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, monsieur.
It's the guy who bombed the cafe. The clown.
This man looks nothing like a clown.
He's taken off his grease paint and costume.
Then there is nothing to link this man with the killing.
Nothing? Look at those murderous eyes.
Hardly likely to get him convicted.
Do you recognize the man in this...
No, monsieur.
It's the guy...
This man is... Then there is...
Nothing.
Okay.
Would you like to shake my hand, Sergeant?
Not while I'm on duty, monsieur. The gesture could be misconstrued.
See you later, Sergeant.
I examined the jagged glass remaining.
Not sure where to go now.
Hi there, remember me?
Ah, mais oui, Inspector. Have you found him?
Who?
The man in the sewer, of course.
I'm, sifting through the evidence.
Rather you than me, monsieur. That reminds me, someone's been impersonating you. Came sniffing around just after you'd gone. Bold as brass. He tried to tell me he was a policeman. Inspector Rousseau, he claimed. I didn't tell him I'd been talking to you, not hours before.
Thank goodness. Impersonating a police officer is a serious offense. A man with so little respect for the law must be desperate.
Yes, my father used to say, desperation opens the door to the devil. He was always coming out with things like that. Stupid man. So, when you are not exploring sewers, what do you do?
I take a lot of showers.
Oh, very good, monsieur. This man with a sense of humor.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Yes, I do. It's that villain I told you about.
Okay.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Yes, I do.
So are you gonna tell me?
Shake my hand. Go on, shake it.
You're joking, aren't you? Nothing personal, but you've been mucking about down this sewer.
Did I show you this tissue?
We miss you.
Take a look at this false nose.
You showed me before, monsieur.
I have to be going.
Good luck, Inspector. I hope you catch that killer soon.
So where do we go now? Use this guy's phone. Yeah, let me just use your phone. How come we can't do anything with this? Didn't the inspector give me his number? Like, yeah, call me or something? Like, why can't I call anything?
Hello? Who is this?
It's George Stobbart again.
What now?
Do you know where I can find the guy with the scar?
I told you. Without a name, I can't help you.
Thanks for nothing, Todrick.
So we gotta get this guy's name. Who else can we talk to about the picture? Did we show this guy the picture? I don't remember if I did or not.
Excuse me.
Oui, monsieur?
Are you sure this is the man who bought grease paint?
Oui, monsieur. He chose 2 costumes. Bozo the clown and Seamus the pixie.
A pixie?
Very smart. Green silk with a taffeta lining. He gave me his name as Monsieur Card.